Think about the last time you did something nice for someone, bought them coffee, helped them move, or maybe just listened when they needed to talk. Here's a hard question. Did you do it for them or for you? You might say it's selflessness, but what if deep down even the kindest act has a selfish reason? Are humans hardwired to put themselves first? Let's find out. The evolutionary perspective. Imagine our ancestors, the ones who put themselves first, hoarding food or fleeing danger instead of helping others, were the ones who survived to pass on their genes. Evolution doesn't reward kindness for its own sake. It rewards survival. This doesn't mean cooperation didn't evolve. It did. But it's often rooted in mutual benefit. Helping someone today might mean they'll help you tomorrow. Even acts of apparent generosity might be calculated investments. But is that truly selfishness or just survival strategy? So if evolution shaped us to care mostly about ourselves, why do we feel so good when we help others? Could it be biology tricking us? The brain's reward system. When you help someone, your brain releases a cocktail of feel-good chemicals. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin. It's called the helper's high. And it's as real as the buzz from eating chocolate or falling in love. But here's the kicker. It feels good because it's supposed to. Biologically, helping others reinforces social bonds, and strong social bonds increase your chances of survival. Evolution, again, has the last laugh. Even acts that look completely selfless, like donating anonymously, can make us feel proud, fulfilled, or connected to something bigger than ourselves. Is that selfish or just human? But let's get philosophical. If it makes you happy to help others, does it even matter if it's selfish? Let's dig deeper. Altruism versus self-interest. Philosophers have argued about this for centuries. Is there such a thing as true altruism, doing good with no expectation of reward? Or is every act, no matter how noble, ultimately driven by some form of self-interest? Psychologists have studied this too. Take empathy, for example. We're wired to feel others' pain as if it's our own. But why? Some theories suggest that by easing their suffering, we ease our own discomfort. Is that altruism? Or is it emotional self-preservation? Let's get a little darker. If humans are selfish by nature, why do we see acts of pure heroism? People risking their lives for strangers? Is it instinct or something more? The paradox of heroism. Heroic acts seem to defy selfishness. Think of a firefighter rushing into a burning building or a stranger jumping into freezing water to save someone. These acts are dangerous, costly, and often impulsive. Yet, they happen. Some scientists argue that these actions aren't as selfless as they seem. They may stem from an instinct to protect our social group, something that benefits the community and, by extension, our own survival. Others suggest that such moments are driven by a need for significance, to live a life that matters even at the ultimate cost. But here's where it gets interesting. Does it really matter if an act is selfish, as long as it helps someone? Let's flip the question on its head. Redefining selfishness. What if selfishness isn't the villain we think it is? After all, self-care is selfish, but it's also essential. Setting boundaries, saying no, prioritizing your needs. These are acts of self-preservation, not cruelty. And on the flip side, what we call selflessness often benefits us too. Helping others makes us happier, healthier, and more connected. So maybe the line between selfish and selfless isn't as clear as we thought. So are humans truly selfish? Or are we just complicated creatures driven by both self-interest and a need to connect? Bringing it home. Here's the thing. Whether you're driven by self-interest or selflessness, the outcome is often the same. Someone benefits. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe it's both. And maybe that's okay. Human behavior is messy, layered, and often contradictory. We're selfish, but we're also compassionate. We protect ourselves, but we also lift each other up. So what do you think? Are humans hardwired to be selfish, or is there more to the story? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into the mysteries of the human mind.